my lord.
What's the matter, Doc?
Charlie.
Where? I don't see no sign of Charlie, Doc.
I could have sworn that was him.
Charlie?
Yeah.
No, definitely not Charlie. Ethel was positive that the cards ain't got nothing to do with Charlie.
No, quite so.
Them cards is affecting both of us, Doc.
Yes. Yes, you're right, Tom. You're right, yes. Imagination is a powerful thing. Whose is this? I'll say Donna. Donna. Whose is this drink?
Well, some bloke's here. He's gone to the gents.
What was he like? What did he look like?
Oh, I don't know. Sideboards, I think. Come to think of it, he didn't pay me either.
That's it. I knew it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my head. Oh, I thought it was in the cards. Oh, go and get him. Go and get him out there. There's a good girl.
Gents?
Oh, never mind. Tom, go and get him. Here, go in the gents and get him out.
Who, Doc?
Charlie's there. He's in the gents.
Now, Doc, we agreed.
Will you do as I say and get him out of the gents at once? Didn't you see me round there?
I saw. It's just... Well, I was too ashamed to come round right away.
Ashamed? Oh. Are you back for good?
That's 98p, please.
Right, yes, dear. 98p. Yes, well, I'm too old, Charlie, to put up with your comings and goings. The strain on my health is too great.
You look fine to me.
Really? Do you think so?
To me, you've never changed since you were 16.
Didn't know me when I was 16.
I've seen photos.
Yes, well, I was brought up with the saying, look after the body and the mind will take care of itself. That is the first book of Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 13. The body is not meant for immorality, the body is meant for the Lord, and the Lord for the body.
Well, it certainly wasn't meant for me last night.
Pardon?
Oh, look, there's Ethel.
Oh.
Morning, Ethel.
Morning. I thought you'd have moved away by now.
Oh, you saw that in the cards too, did you?
No, I haven't looked in the cards, not since I told you that somebody was coming into your life.
Not Charlie, you said.
Exactly.
And there he is, as large as life.
Yes. Just as ugly.
Pardon?
What?
You remember Ethel and her powers?
Yeah.
I'm psycho.
Well, I don't think nobody will quarrel with that. She's getting everything wrong lately. So Tom, with women all round him. I mean, can you imagine Tom? Look at him.
Yes, it's not so long ago that you and Tom was
Yes, well, I've got to be getting a move on because I'm a bit late opening up.
Hey, Ethel.
Oh,
Could you do us a favour?
what?
Pop in and see if Den's about.
What for?
Well, I don't really want to bump into him at this precise moment.
Here, you're up to no good.
No, I'm not. It's a surprise.
Who for, Den?
No, not exactly. Put it this way, right? He don't know what I'm doing.
Got a fag?
Ah, in the bag. I'll get you one in a minute.
Sure, I'll get one.
Just the cigs, Charlie.
That's all I was taking.
That's all right, then.
You still don't trust me, do you?
Well, do you wonder at it? Each time you show up, something goes missing.
Coincidence.
Like fingers.
I'll admit I haven't been an angel in the past.
You ain't even been a fallen angel, Charlie. Satan would be hard put to it to let you in.
I've changed, Dot. I've changed. I'm getting too old for a wayward life. It's time I settled down.
You forget, I've heard all that before.
Yeah. Well, this time I mean it. Honest. This time I've had enough. And when I saw that lovely house that you've got, for the very first time in my life I thought, Charles Cotton, you've come home.
Do you really mean it, Charlie?
Of course I mean it. Wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
Well, you've got to look at it from my point of view. I mean, you said these things before. You've lulled me into a false sense of security. Then before I know where I am, you run off with me television stamps and me postal orders.
Not this time, Dot. This time, I'm here to stay. This time, I'm going to be the husband you deserve.
Oh, my heart went bump. Do you hope I'm not ill?
Excuse me, I've got 20p in the dryer and it isn't working.
Oh, well, I'll come and have a look at it for you. I'll have a tomato juice, Charlie.
Mine's a pint of bitter. lads, here's a bargain for you. You better close your eyes, young lady.
Why?
These are not for you to see.
Well, what have you got?
Never you mind.
Oh, come on, give us a minute. Oh, Charlie, nuddy cards. Why shouldn't I see him?
Well,
I forgot I'm the one that's got a pair, not you.
I know. It's
Hey,
just...
Charlie, how much to ogle a warm pair, eh, Charlie, eh? Oh.
Charlie Cotton here.
Yeah?
What are you up to?
You playing cards. Only a quid. Want to buy a pack?
Give me a bit of credit. And no more inside this pub, or I'll tell Doc what you're up to. She'll have you out of the house fast and you can say strip on too.
Oh, you wouldn't tell her, would you?
You want to start behaving yourself? Do you want to start now? Because here comes Wolford's conscience.
Wait, hide it for me, Tim.
What?
Please.
Give it here.
Charlie,
Hello, girl.
I thought you'd left.
Why did you think that?
Well, Ethel said she saw you with your suitcase.
Oh, that was just a bit of business.
I'll put your business round the back, all right, Charlie?
Yeah, thanks, Tim.
Yeah. Nothing's upset you today, has it? I mean, you ain't bumped into nobody or nothing, have you?
Oh, that little meat's over there. Mine like a sewer.
Oh, Mary, oh, she's all right, in spite of being a single parent. What sort of business was it then?
Cards.
Cards?
Playing cards. Got a job lot, cheap.
Oh.
Give away. Couldn't resist them. Yeah. How you fixed for spending a quid? A real good buy. Oh, no, sorry. You wouldn't be interested now, would you? Not with your beat. Duke of Kent and all that.
Charlie. That's all right. Thanks for that, girls.
Look, when you got rid of them cards, I'll see you at the laundrette or the Vic.
I'll shift them easy on Oxford Street.
Yeah, well, just you be careful, because when you get back, I've got a big surprise for you.
I can see this is going to be a really good time for us. Just me and you.
Yeah. Oh, Nick. This is your father. Charlie, this is your son. You know, Nick.
Welcome home, son. Morning. Doing all right then?
Hey?
Flush.
None of your business.
Look, I'm not asking for anything.
Oh, it's just as well, because you wouldn't get it anyway.
I'm just glad to see you doing well, that's all.
Oh, yeah?
You're my only son, ain't you?
Huh. So you noticed. I mean, you've always had this strange amnesia where I'm concerned. You've done a run at the moment I was born.
I had my troubles.
Yeah?
I mean, you've never really heard my side of things.
I don't want to. I'm glad you went. I'm only sorry you ever came back.
I've got as much right here as you.
You ain't got no rights.
Eh?
Well, look at you. Look at the state here. You ain't had a bath in God knows how long.
Oh, come on, Nick. There's no need for all that. If we're going to stay here together, we might as well try and get along. For your mum's sake, eh? So why don't you go and put the kettle on, and we'll have breakfast together. Cup of tea, fag and a cough, eh?
I want you out of here.
Yeah, well, the feeling's mutual. But it looks like we're both staying, so we're going to have to make the best of it, aren't we? Let's call it truce, eh? I know I wasn't around when you were a kid, but that don't mean I didn't think about you. You don't remember any of the good times?
What good times?
I got you a present. As soon as I had money in my pocket, it was the first thing I thought of.
One present in my old bleeding childhood. Most kids get Christmas and birthdays, and I'm supposed to be grateful for one lousy present.
It was a great little train set.
You broke it.
Eh?
I remember it clearer than you do. You come around trying to be flash because you'd done some deal or other. You bought Ma a coat and me this stupid train set. Then you went over to Vic and got plastered. And when you staggered back in, you trod on it.
It was an accident.
Yeah, well, you're an accident, a disease. You know what I remember about my daddy? Kids at school having a go at me because you're on your toes the moment I was born. That's how I learnt to fight. Anyway, I could shut them up.
It was all such a long time ago, Nick. Surely it's time to forget it. Look, let's go now over to Vic and have a drink.
No thanks.
It'll cheer you up.
Who says I need cheering up?
You ain't exactly a bundle of laughs.
Yeah, well, it's the company I'm keeping.
Like me Darren over there. He's living in the square now.
How do you know?
Met him in the market yesterday. He was dead chuffed you're back. Probably look in later and see you.
Stupid git.
Hey? What the hell have I done now?
I don't want you going around advertising where I am or what I'm up to. Understand?
It was only Darren. There's no harm in that. You were at school with him. He's your mate.
Yeah, well, that's as far as it goes. You just keep your mouth shut in the future.
What you been up to, Nick?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. You've sat in here like a rat in a trap watching the window. You've got a bundle of fivers that didn't come from the church plate, and they're just jumpy as a cat on hot bricks.
Look, your dad's back from the pub. Now we can have a foursome. You know, we can play solo or canasta.
What's that?
I used to like canasta.
No, I've got to go, Mrs. Cotton.
Oh.
I think we should leave Nick and his old man to play together.
Expected you coming back like this.
Yeah, well, you didn't exactly announce your intentions yourself, did you?
Yeah, but I heard you were doing so well in the West Country. Funny you should leave it all behind.
Homesick.
Is that right? Thought maybe there was more to it than that.
What's it to do with you, anyway?
Just curious. Wondering what's making you so nervous. I mean, I thought you were supposed to be the tough guy, but you've been sitting here wetting yourself over something.
Listen, old man, you keep needling me and I'm going to plaster you all round these walls. Got it?
Oh, I'm not so old as I can't still sort you out, Sonny.
Just you try it.
What's going on?
Not to worry about Dot. I was just telling Nick about the boxes we used to get in the East End in the old days.
Oh, that's all right then. I thought you two was having words.
No, we're fine, Ma.
Look, I got us a nice bit of beef. I thought tonight we'd have a proper sit-down family meal. Won't that be nice? It's like a dream come true.
Hey?
A dream come true, the answer to me prayers.
What is?
Well, having me beloved family around me at last. Here. What do you think of your son, then?
Not a lot.
Oh. Oh, well, you ain't seen a lot of him, have you?
He never leaves the house.
No, I don't. It's funny, Dad. He's usually out and about. I know what it is, Charlie. It's having you here. He's savouring every minute of your company.
Don't talk such cobblers, Dot. If I'm in here, he's in the kitchen. If I go in the kitchen, he nips upstairs.
Oh, well, he's shy. I mean, not many people realise that.
He's a bad 'un, and the sooner you get it stuck in your head, the better.
I'll do you a nice bit of tripe for your dinner, Charlie. You need building up.
We're not open yet. Don't let them catch on.
Got a nice little bargain here. Something I can let you have cheap.
Come on in, what is it?
Nice bit of smoked haddock.
Hey, it's... How much?
10 quid a side. Cost me a fortune.
Oh, I don't know.
We could make a good few things with that lot.
Yeah, but I have to see what Den says, wouldn't I?
Oh, don't mention my name. Look, I'll tell you what. Take it, and if you don't want it, I'll pick it up later. All the cats in the neighbourhood's been following me.
I'll tell you what, I'll just take one piece, all right?
I'll take them both for now, and if you can think of another buyer, I might give you a discount.
Yeah, all right, and I'll see what I can do.
Got a dash.
Yeah, all right, see you later.
You'll have to get another key cut, Charlie.
Freeze!
Oh! Oh, my goodness. Oh, you nearly give me a heart attack.
Get her some water.
Don't be daft, she's all right.
No, I am not. You're giving the fright of my life hiding behind that door.
Who are you hiding from?
No one. Now, let's drop it.
I've been ringing and ringing. Out there, I nearly froze to death.
You're so thoughtless, Nick. I'm not a well woman. Give me my bag. Much more this train, I shall end up in the hospital. I mean, take me clothes off, mark me absent.
Either we stay or we don't. You can't have it both ways.
Yes, I know, but I just wish you'd try to get to know each other.
Less I know about him, the better.
Oh, Nick, he's your father.
Is he?
Oh, of course he is. Oh, I'm going to make some tea. I can't stand much more of this.
I was right, wasn't I? You were hiding from someone. Well, well.
One more crack at you, and I'll hang it from the chimney.
You had me last pound, Charlie.
Nah, it was Nick. I've been watching him. He's gone out.
Oh, good. Oh, that boy needs some fresh air in his lungs.
That's not all he needs.
Now,
He's
Charlie,
up to something.
You leave him alone. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, about time.
I've read that cover to cover 4 times. Can't you get in some new reading material?
It's where Ian got that salmon from that I want to know about.
What you got fixed for today?
Oh, thought I'd stay in. Seeing as I'm a bit under the weather.
You're doing a lot of that lately. Staying in.
Yeah, slight attack of agoraphobia. Must have inherited it from dear mother.
Gotcha! What's all that? Tooled up, are you? cooled up, are you?
We live in a dangerous world.
You expecting some hassle, are you? Someone gonna have a pop at you?
No one in particular.
Come on, you're well trashed. Who you upset? Please yourself. Well, you look like you could use a friend.
Yeah, well, like I say, with friends like you, who
Answer it then. All right, hard man. It was only the milkman.
Oh. Right, you scumbag. For a start, you only I'll be within 2 minutes, darling, and secondly, don't let me catch you walking in the square out the dark or on.
What's this all about then, mate?
Mate, don't you make me. I'm talking about a little matter about smoked salmon, which you sold to that idiot in, and it's come back on me.
That wasn't me, that was Nick.
Nick?
Nick sold it, I just passed it on. I thought it was pucker honest. I wouldn't try and stitch you up.
You ain't even in the manor.
He is, he's at home in Dot's place.
You bloody grass.
Why should I take the abuse? You should have put me in the picture, like you should put me in the picture about this lot, whatever it is. Don't try to con me. You're frightened out of your wits. What are you so frightened of? Can't be the old Bill. You wouldn't come here if they were looking for you.
Why don't you just mind your own business?
Oh, come on, son. Tell me. I've been about. I might be able to help.
Ripped off some geezers. Done a runner with their dough.
What sort of geezers?
The wrong sort.
Oh, I see. How much you rip 'em off for? There were some geezers in the square. Big geezer, flashy car. I've seen them. They spoke to me, as a matter of fact. Someone told them my name was Cotton.
What they look like?
Hard.
Jeez.
Oh, don't worry. I told him you hadn't been about. Said they'd come back, though.
Ah, here's another one, just who I wanted to see.
What have I done?
Where was that toe-rag son of yours last night?
Hang about. If he was at the back of all this, I'll be the first to shop him. Can't move this morning with the bill cluttering up the square. Makes you sick, things like that, isn't it, happening on your own doorstep? Diabolical liberty.
You ain't answered me question.
Oh, he was at the pictures as far as I know. His mum give him the money, silly cow, because she reckons he's depressed. Lurking about in them dark glasses, never setting foot out the door. Somebody's after the little git, if you ask me. I wish I knew who it was. I'd send them a telegram.
Yeah, but if it was him, surely you would have found something worth nicking at our place.
Don't you worry, missus. If he's anything to do with it, I'll knock him into next week.
You? You couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding. Besides, if you'd been around when he was little, we wouldn't all be suffering the consequences.
Yeah. Just give us some money, will you?
I want to talk to you. Finally decided to haul your carcass out of bed, did you?
You need to sleep, Charlie. He's a growing boy.
Hey, where are you going? Come back here.
Yeah, leave him be. Lower your voice. Everybody's listening.
What do you want to be giving him money for? He'll only spend it on drugs.
He's a changed boy since he come home, Charlie. You can see that with your own eyes.
Only because he's probably hiding from someone who's likely to give him the thrashing I should have done years back.
It's your own son, Charlie. Anyway, you was never here.
I wish I had been. Might have had the foresight to drown the little git in a bucket before he could grow up and turn out the way he has. You spoil him rotten, Dot. You always have. Fathers have got to stand firm, right?
Needs us, Charlie.
Listen, girl, we're getting on all right. You and me, aren't we? So we'll just think how much better it would be for us both without him here to drain us of every penny we've got.
Every penny I got, you mean?
Well, I'll be contributing to the household when I get myself together. We could be a good team, you and me.
I try and I try. It's always the same. I mean, just when I get what I want, I've always wanted. Something happens to spoil it. I mean, why can't we be happy like everybody else? All together under one roof since he was a baby. I mean, like families supposed to be.
That's what I like to see. You crawling.
Shut it, or I'll knock you into next week.
Wouldn't try if I was you. An old bloke your age would get seriously damaged. Where's Ma?
She's ill, ain't she? You'll drive that poor woman to the grave. What are you taking money from her for? You don't even need it. I know what you've been up to. You don't fool me, even if you fool her. I've got your number. The area's been crawling with Bill ever since them break-ins. And I don't like that.
Well, it's nothing to do with me.
Think I'm stupid?
Dot! Oh, now there's a turn-up for the book. Just who I wanted to see.
What do you want?
Listen, we don't like trouble round here. It's hard enough grafting without being ripped off by your neighbours. Right, Charlie?
I'm just telling him.
Good.
What's you all on about? Look, I told you, it's nothing to do with me. I'm in the clear. Ask me mother.
Oh, that poor stupid woman would protect you if you murdered your own granny.
Why don't you mind your own business, you fat old cow?
Ah! I don't take lip from little boys.
you're planning another hit, I should give it a rest for a while. Look, been cops round the square all day.
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, all right?
That might come sooner than you think. The way I see things, you should take on a partner.
Get stuffed.
We'd make a great team, you know. I think how pleased your mother would be. Excuse me, mate. Could I have a little word?
Not really.
Don't. What Nick did to you ain't nothing to do with me now, is it? I'd feel the same if I was you. I'd want to get him. I'd want revenge. I mean, it's no bleeding joke, is it? It's shopping a so-called mate. Him. Well, of course it'd be easy, really. What would? Get your revenge. You could chop him just like he shot you. Easy. I don't mean to the boys in blue. I mean to them what's looking for him. And who might that be? That's what someone needs to find out. All I know is he's bleeding terrified of them. Jumps like a jackrabbit every time the old front doorbell goes. Screams in his kit. Yeah, keep talking. Drug boys, I think. And whatever he did to them, they didn't like it. Yes, he'd only need someone to tip him off where he is, and
Why are you telling me all this?
just trying to be helpful.
And you're his father. Dear, oh dear, ain't family life lovely, eh? I don't know why Katie and me are even bothering.
Quit staring, will you? Gives me the creeps.
Oh dear, edgy. Edgy. Still, at least you went out in daylight today. Sallied forth through the bleeding front door. Made a change. Yeah, who was that geezer you was with out there, eh? I saw you. What was you up to, eh? Eh?
Get lost!
Oh, watch it, Nick. Oh, where are you going? I just got your tea. Oh, now what's upset him?
I said I wanted biscuits with it.
Yes, well, I ain't got nothing, Charlie. Not till Lofty brings me shopping. Here, Charlie. Look, don't keep getting at him. He's really trying.
Trying? Trying to do what, for God's sake?
Well, to settle down, you know, to be a member of the community.
Oh, very funny. If I thought you was capable of it, I'd say you was making a little joke. Are you blind, woman, or just plain daft? That son of yours ain't never going to go straight. Can't you get that once and for all into your thick skull? Never, never, never.
Look, I'm not
Who do you think's
listening.
been
I'm
doing
just
all this
not
breakings round
listening.
it?
All I want is for us to be a happy family. That's all I want.
Yeah, I've got your change here and all.
Oh,
Better
cool.
check it, Ma. Make sure he ain't diddled you.
Oh, he will have his little joke.
Yeah, and then it started raining, didn't it? So I had to go and get Mrs. Beale's washing in, and then I had to wake up Vicky, and she didn't want to wake up, so she had a temper tantrum.
Oh, you have had a day.
And then I remember I didn't have no veg for tea, so I had to go back down the market.
Here, chuck them biscuits over, Ma. I'm starving.
What do you want, a coconut crunch or a treacle bran?
Won't you?
What is it? What's the matter?
Go and answer it, you silly cow. Remember, if it's for me, I'm not here.
Yeah, like I keep saying, some people are so jumpy.
Shut it.
Yeah.
Oh, bleeding Piccadilly Circus, this place.
Sit down for a minute.
Run, you can't get Rod, love you. I want to see Rod.
Where is he?
No, I can't. I can't go look for him like this. Can I please, Lofty?
Right,
Right. Rod. Come on, Mary. Come and sit down. What is it? Oh,
Go on,
dear.
Benny.
Oh, dear.
I'm
What
off.
is it? Oh, come on. You can tell Todd. He can't be as bad.
Please,
Mary!
coming through. Stand back, please.
Who's he?
Is he dead?
Pretty nasty, that.
Who done this?
I did.
Got all about Wilmot Brown's burglary in the Gazette.
So?
Thought you might be interested.
Well, I'm not.
He can handle himself.
Eh?
Wilmot Brown. Ex-army, you see. Tougher than he looks. I reckon the other bloke was lucky to get away.
What other bloke?
Says in the Gazette there was 2 of them involved in the break-in.
Look, if I want the local news, I'll read a paper. I don't need a bleeding bulletin from you every morning.
If he catches up with him, he'd probably give him the same treatment.
Well, that'd be pretty stupid, wouldn't it? Seeing as he's already up on an assault charge.
Yeah, but they're not very likely to bring a complaint, are they? I mean, if they brought the police in, there's a little matter of a burglary to sort out and all. Besides, Wilmot Brown's a bit of a local hero now. You'd probably find a lot of people willing to do the job for him.
Yeah, but he don't know who the other one was, and neither do you.
Bloke in the hospital might talk.
I doubt it.
Know him, do you?
No, but you don't grass on your mates. First rule, innit?
Honour amongst thieves, eh?
Listen, I don't know nothing about Wilmot's burglary. I don't know nothing about no burglaries, and I don't need a partner, so naff off, OK?
I wish you'd see I'd got your interest at heart. Yeah, I met up with an old pal of mine the other day. He was telling me about a case that might interest you. Bloke walked out on his mates. Took all the proceeds with him. I should think they were well choked. Bet they'd like to know where he is now.
What you needling me for?
Needling you? I'm just telling you the local news.
I told you, I don't want to know.
But I'm your dad, and I think you should know. I reckon there's a few lessons there for us all.
Come on, Charlie, I fancy you sponsor me for something.
Not doing that. Anyone can eat a stack of baked beans.
Yeah, but not with a cocktail stick, eh? Well, how about me winkles?
Hey, I think the less said about that, the better. But you won't give up, you know. You better do one of them.
Tuppence a donut, 50p living.
Ah, cheers, Charlie. Yeah, what about you, then? You going to sponsor...
So when you coming over?
Oh, I'll be there, don't worry.
I'm not. Nick's the one that's worrying.
Glad to hear it. I think I'll let him sweat a bit. I've been waiting a long time for this, and I intend to enjoy it. See you later, Charlie. Mrs. Cotton.
What's he want?
Just having a drink together, that's all.
He was always leading Nick into bad ways when they was young.
From what I've heard, it was the other way about. Graham was one that got caught, wasn't he?
Well, that weren't Nick's fault.
No, I heard different.
It's a terrible thing when you believe the word of strangers against your own flesh and blood.
Nick ain't no saint, lot. Even you must realise that.
I don't want to hear another word against him, and I don't want you hobnobbing with that Graham. All right?
Hello, Nick. Brought a mate round to see you.
How you doing, Nick?
What do you want?
I met a few friends of yours the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I just thought you'd like to know about it.
It's nice of Graham, isn't it? I mean, you haven't had much of a social life since you came back. Do you good to see some old mates?
Look, my life suits me fine just as it is, thanks. I don't want to see no one.
Well, that's a pity, because they're very interested to see you.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can fix something up, won't we?
You know your trouble, Nick. You forget who your friends are. You know, I thought you and me were great mates back in the old days. And suddenly I found out you dropped me in it. Left me to carry the can. You know, that upset me.
Yeah, well, like you said, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but I don't forget these things, do I? You know what I do? I keep a little black book and I mark off each score as I settle it. Yeah, I've waited a long time for this one.
Yeah, well, maybe I did let you down. In fact, I know I did. I've always felt bad about it.
Oh, that right?
In fact, right now I'm in a position to make it up to you. Got a bit of spare cash floating. 100 ought to call it quits.
I don't want your money, Nick. Nah, you ain't changed, have you? You ain't got no bottle. You left them in the lurch same as me, only this time you cleaned them out.
What you gonna do about it, pal?
Well, that depends on you.
We want you out.
Shut up, old man. If you're gone by tomorrow, you're in the clear. If I see your face about after that, then I'm giving you to them gift wrapped.
All packed?
Yeah.
I hope you haven't left anything around that's going to cause us any embarrassment. No, I suppose you've fenced it all me now. Well, ta-ra, Nick.
You can't wait to get rid of me, can you?
You heard what Graham said. Just trying to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yeah, you put him up to it.
No.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one who settles scores. You haven't heard the last of this.
I'm trying to help you, Nick. It's for the best, honest. There's nothing for you around here. Now, why don't you get going before your mum gets back? At least that'll save her getting too upset.
And leave you to spin us some cock and bull story. You've got to be joking.
Well, what's the difference what she thinks? You've got to go, you know that.
Yeah, you think I'm going to leave you here on a cushy little number, don't you? With me out of the way, you can worm whatever you want out of her. There's something to be like that. Not if I can help it.
Look, just clear off, will you?
Hello, Nick, Charlie, I'm home. Hello. I've got us a nice bit of beef for tea.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid I won't be here to eat it.
What, you going out?
I'm going, full stop.
Nick, what's happened?
You better ask him.
Charlie? Look, just what's going on?
Listen, Ma. There are these people down in the West Country. They're trying to get me into something very heavy. Well, you know I've been trying to go straight.
Of course you have.
Well, they wouldn't let me, so I had to run. I ran to you, Ma. Only home I've got.
You're always welcome here, Nick.
Yeah, well, not now, because he's put them onto me. If I stay here, I'm dead.
Charlie? How could you?
It's rubbish what he's told you. It's not even half the truth.
You believe what you want, Ma. Don't make a difference to me now. I'm finished here, either way, thanks to him.
Oh, don't go, Nick.
I've got to. Look, I'll try and come back when things are quieting down, as long as he's not here.
Look, I'll protect you. We'll go to the police.
You're joking. They'd bang him up for 18 months.
Inside or out, they get to me. There's nothing else for it. I've got to go. I'll see you sometime.
I'll never forgive you, Charlie, never.
Just when he was trying to get himself back on the straight and narrow, you have to go and ruin it.
Why don't you open your eyes, Dot? He's a little toe rag. Always has been, always will be.
Don't you call my Nick Brave!
Say, get a grip.
I'll get a grip on you! You'll be sorry!
Evening. Evening.
Take
that in, will you?
Billy, that was nearly mine.
I'll kill you when I catch up with you! You let me get my hands on you!
Both of you, shut up, stand still. We're going to get to the bottom of all this.
Hey, you just leave him to me.
You heard that? I need protection.
You clear off, huh?
Hello, Dot.
And tell Charlie I'm not speaking to him.
Dot says she's not speaking to you.
She's not speaking to me. She's not speaking to Colin. What's the matter with her? She's taking a vow of silence or something?
And tell Charlie he knows very well what the matter is.
Dot says that you know
Never
very well.
mind that. Tell her I've come to make the peace.
Oh, Charlie says
And you
he's...
can tell him that he knows there'll be no peace between us until he makes up for what's happened to Nick.
You'll have to make
Tell her
up
that
for...
wasn't me, that was Graham.
He says it was Graham.
Tell him I happen to know it was him what put Graham up to it.
She happens to know that it
What's
was...
the difference? Nick's miles away by now. I couldn't do anything about it if I wanted to. Tell her I've got a present for her.
He says he's got a present for you.
Tell him I'm not interested.
Well, she's not interested.
I'll go home then.
What is it?
Thought you weren't interested.
What you got me? Oh, Charlie, you never brought me flowers in my whole life.
Oh, well, if you don't want them...
Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they?
Oh, lovely.
Charlie, that's the sweetest thing you've ever done.
I'm forgiven then.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Nick'll be back. It'll have taught him a lesson, that's all.
Maybe.
You'll see. The thing is...
What?
Well, I was just wondering if you could see your way clear to lend us a few quid.
Oh.
What for?
Well, you wouldn't begrudge me the price of a few drinks, Dot. I mean, them flowers are pretty expensive. Clean me out.
Oh, you mean to say I got to land up paying for my own flowers now?
I don't need to take it like that, Dot. It wasn't the money, it was the thought.
You can tell Charlie it always is the money with him. I should have known better than be taken in by him.
Here, Dot says
And
it's
you
always...
can tell him he's not forgiven. I'm still not speaking to him.
She's still not
I'm
speaking
telling
to
that
you
I-
and you're not...
I've got plans for that.
Just a fiver.
On your bike.
A quid. Maybe I could do a little job for you.
I'm particular about who I employ.
Oh, come on, I'm skinned.
Some friends of mine are having a party in a warehouse down Bassett Road.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, it's got nothing to do with me, you understand? But I might be able to suggest you for some casual one.
I'll do anything. I'm really broke.
Yeah.
Hey. Look, are you going to tell me about this party of yours?
I told you, it's not my party. It's mates of mine. And they can be very shy. Don't want the wrong people to find out about it, understand?
Yeah, I won't breathe a word. I just want to know what I can do. They need a bouncer.
Charlie, you couldn't bounce a tennis ball. But there's going to be a bar.
Oh, I could be their barman. I've done bar work.
Wrong. Because I know the van. Blue Transit. Bloke called Otto will be driving it round about 6 o'clock. Meet him in Bassett Street and tell him I sent him.
Right.
Now shift. I'm a busy man.
Hang on. How about the money?
Fiver. Hello. I've been waiting to hear from you. Hang on a minute. Move. This is private.
What about the fiver?
Okay. You bring the videos over Thursday, yeah? Look, what do you want now?
Same as before, my money.
Look, when you've done the job.
Yeah, I don't suppose you could let me have a couple of quid in advance.
Charlie, they're open in a minute. If I gave you anything, you'd never make it at Bassett Street.
Don't you trust me or something?
Not as far as I could throw you. Now clear off.
Oh, Mr. Cotton.
Hello, Miss Roberts.
Back again.
He's just leaving. Look, I'll see you in the Vic later, okay?
Right.
What is he?
You getting the drinks in?
For me and Arthur, yeah.
Get a pint of Churchill's while you're up there.
Got your money?
I'll pay you tomorrow.
That's when you get your ale.
Boss, drink, Arthur, for old time's sake.
You and me never had any old times, Charlie.
It's all right. Get my own drink now.
Yes,
I'll deliver the booze.
Shut it!
Hey?
I told you, our mates are discreet. They don't want the business being talked about in public.
Oh, sorry. How about me money?
Charlie,
Oh, hello, Dot.
where'd you get that fiver? I thought you were skinned.
Oh, Darren lent it to me.
Oh, did he? Hey. Yours, I believe.
Eh?
I don't mind Charlie getting into debt, thank you very much.
It was my fiver.
Never mind about the money.
You gave Jen back my fiver.
We got some serious talking to do.
You stupid cow.
I shall ignore that remark on account of I was too hard on you this morning.
I'm dying for a drink and you've taken me last fiver.
They was lovely flowers and I was a wicked person not to appreciate them.
I was stupid to give them to you. Otherwise, I'd have the money for a drink now.
Well, it was a sweet thought and I realise that now. And I've decided to forgive you. God forgives sinners, and so should we.
Listen, if we're talking about sinners, you're the one that's up in court, ain't you? You're the one who's already got a conviction for shoplifting. Maybe I don't need you to forgive me. Maybe I'll be better off getting out once and for all.
Oh, don't say that, Charlie.
Well, what is there for me here? Can't even get a drink in my local.
Here, Charlie, take this. Get yourself a drink. You won't. I don't want you to go, Charlie. Not like last year. You went on Christmas Eve.
Fiver ain't going to go very far.
You won't go, will you, Charlie? Promise me you won't.
I'll have to think about it.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because I need all the money I can lay my hands on. I shall probably have a fine to pay because of you. Anyway, I'll give you a tenner the other day. No, get out of there. I can't have that. Service brushes only.
But I've got the chance of a great bargain.
Yes, I've heard that before.
20 quid, that's all I'm asking.
No.
Well, give us a bag then.
I would with pleasure, but I ain't got one.
Can you do this little lot for us,
Oh,
please?
put them on the counter.
Pick them up about 3:30, all right?
Today or tomorrow?
Today, of course.
Only my little joke, 2 quid.
Very funny, Doc. There you go. See you at 3:30, all right?
I've said, ain't I?
20 quid's not going to break your
No,
dollar.
no, you are not getting a penny out of me today, and that's final.
How about 15? You couldn't lend me a cig, could you? Well, what do you think?
Is that what you wanted the money for?
That's it. Tenner for 3. Gives a fag dot, I'm gasping.
I still ain't got none. I've been too busy to pop out.
Here, can't you stop him making that noise? He's making little Willie all quivery.
I sell for a tenner apiece in the shops. I'll flog it at 8 quid each. That way everybody wins.
Suppose nobody wants one.
It's Christmas, they'll go like hot cakes. And I know where I can lay my hands on another 50.
I'm not having 50 of them in the house.
No.
Be like Battersea dogs, though.
Yes.
You won't complain when we've got more money than we know what to do with.
I've heard that one before.
Here, do they eat much?
It's a toy, I thought. Toys don't eat.
Toy poodles do.
God give me strength.
Now, I've only got 3 of these left, but seeing as I know you, I'll let you have it at a special price of 8 quid.
8 quid? Oh, thanks.
The little girl loves it.
This may be, but no thank you.
All right, 7.50.
No thank you, Charlie.
I tell you what, I'll give you a quid for one.
What?
All right, 50p.
50p?
Nah, you've talked me into it, 25.
You've got a screw loose.
Ah, go on. Here's 10 pence. I'll take 2.
You getting the message, Charlie?
All right, but you'll regret it. Couldn't see yourself clear to let me have a rollie, could you?
Oh, I'd like to, Charles, but, well, I'm saving up for Christmas, I'm afraid.
So much for the festive spirit.
Oh, Charlie Cotton, sling your hook. Can't you see no one's interested?
How about you? Only 8 quid.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I know what you lot are like. Never slow to spot a bargain. Get a load of this. Hey, that's a bit dandy, isn't it? How many would you like?
None.
Come on in, we've got work to do. All right. Hello.
Hello. Hello, Charlie. Do you want a drink?
Not just at the moment, thank you. I understand you're going to see your father for Christmas.
Yes?
Well, I may be able to help you out. By way of a present, that is. What is man's best friend?
Certainly not woman. His mother?
His organiser. No, he's empty.
No. Dog. Dog is man's best friend. And here I have the perfect Christmas gift for your father. A constant companion, costs nothing to look after except new batteries now and again. If you go away, you don't need to put it in kennels, and you never have to brush his coat.
What?
It's yours for £8.
£8?
All right, 7.
Oh, come on.
Where you going, eh?
I'm going to pop round the Vic. I get bored with the chat in here.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
At least I can understand what your mother's talking about.
You gonna be seeing Den?
I might do. Why?
Well, my mum's in a funny old mood. I think just give a bit of a wide berth.
All right, I'll bear it in mind. I'll see you later.
You heard any more about that burglary business?
No, not yet. Don't expect to for a couple of weeks.
Shame you didn't hit him hard and just left him on the street.
Yeah, next time I will. You get your house broken into, then you get accused of assault. Somebody's got something wrong somewhere. Excuse me a moment, Joe. Will you mind leaving?
I've done nothing wrong, Governor.
You're pestering one of my customers.
This is a bargain, is this? She's very interested, aren't you?
No.
All right, 4 quid.
Out.
I'm going. But when you're all looking for your Christmas presents, don't come and run into me.
I thought you...
Take my advice.
What about?
Advertising for a girlfriend.
No.
You ought to. There must be a load of young ladies out there dying to meet a young boy like you.
I wish there was.
What about Sharon? She's free at the moment.
No, I don't think so, Pat. It wasn't exactly a big success first time round.
No, she's a bit grown up for you, isn't she? She's back in a sec.
She's 10 years older than me.
Well, you didn't worry, Kelvin.
Yeah, but look, if he can't hold on to her, what chance have I got?
True, not a lot.
Yeah. Don't say I never give you nothing.
Capstan full?
Yeah. Fancy buying one of these for your boy? He'd love one.
Oh, yeah. I think he's got other things on his mind at the moment.
Grown, hasn't he?
Yeah. Here, Pat. Your Simon says I should steer well clear of you.
Dog like a friend. 8 quid.
You what?
All right, 7.
What are you?
Try someone else. Here, you seen this? A must for all the kids at Christmas. What about that? Just 8 quid to you?
It's a favour.
All right, 7.
Look, I've got no kids, all right?
We'll buy it for when you have.
No, thanks. I'm too superstitious to try anything like that.
Eh?
Nothing.
Look, I'll let you have all 3 for 12 quid. I can't say fairer than that.
You got 3 just like that?
Oh, not all like that. Different colours.
You want to make some extra cash?
Of course I do.
Then step this way, brother.
Let's get a race going.
Hey, come on.
Okay. Any more for any more?
Come on.
Come on. All right, come here. All right. Okay. Under orders, are they? Come on, Charlie, take it away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get set.
Oh, yeah.
Go!
There you go, Al. 15 quid you owe me.
Mr. Watts?
Yeah?
Fancy a walk?
No.
Makes no odds to me. I can say what I've got to say right here.
What's that then?
You breathe a word about my brother that went in my family, and I'll be forced to take action.
How's yourself then? What was all the other goings on with that young fella today so bad? Someone leaning on you?
Just a few kids playing cowboys. We've got half a Churchill's.
Hey, Carmel. You heard Colin got done again?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Albert.
What do you mean married? Of course they're not married. Nobody bothers to get married these days, except a few Roman Catholic priests, that's all.
Excuse me. Can I see what you just put in your pocket?
I ain't put nothing in me pocket.
I saw you. Can I just see what you put in your pockets?
You take care what you say.
What's happening?
I saw you take an item off that shelf and put it in your pocket.
You can't be serious.
And I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Citizen's arrest? Oh, you want to be careful what you joke about, Reziul. Otherwise people will think you meant it.
I do
and then
mean
what will
it.
they say? What do you say? Well, you meant it.
Your husband took a packet of cough sweets off that shelf and put them in his pocket.
Oh, Charlie wouldn't do a thing like that.
That's liable.
It's slander.
It's one of them anyway.
I'm not arguing. I'm getting the police. They can sort it out.
Staying here to be insulted.
You try and leave this shop and I'll be forced to prevent you.
You wouldn't dare.
You try me.
Don't believe in violence.
Oh, you want to be careful. Just think what trouble Mr. Wilmot Brown got himself into.
You can't hold me here on a trumped-up charge.
I saw you.
You don't know what you saw.
Well, in that case, you won't mind if I look in your pocket, will you?
I ain't got nothing in me pocket.
Shame him, Charlie. Turn out your pocket. Turn out all your pockets.
Oh, don't interfere, Dot. If I was to turn out my pockets, it would look like I was guilty.
Yes, well, we know his fault. Something show him. Then he'll have to apologise.
Like McCarthy, isn't he?
Who?
McCarthy. Call someone a communist and that person immediately feels guilty.
Well, you ain't never been a communist, Charlie.
It's the same thing.
Is it?
I'll leave it.
No, I'm getting the police.
Oh, look, Charlie, don't be a fool. You'll only make it worse. We know you ain't stole nothing. Here, show me your pocket, then you were... Oh, Charlie.
Exactly. The proof.
I was going to pay for them. I forgot I had it in my pocket. Oh, what are you doing? This is very embarrassing.
Charlie, how could you?
I was going to pay for
Oh,
them.
no, you wasn't, and now you've got yourself citizens arrested. Oh, rest, oh, look, there's only a few bits and bobs. Let me pay for
No,
them.
no,
I
no.
promise you,
No, I'm
we
sorry, I
won't do it
can't.
again.
No, I can't. I'd like to,
Again.
Doc, but I made a promise. The next person I got was for the police. It's why I put that poster up. I'll be going back on my word.
Oh, please.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. No mercy for the poor and needy.
I might indeed have some mercy if people like your husband had mercy on our shopkeepers.
Well, release him into my custody till the police come.
What are you talking about?
Where will he be?
I'll be in the laundrette.
You promise?
Oh, yes, we will not escape.
Okay.
There ain't no need for you to join in this stupid game.
Come on, Charlie. We will wait quietly in the laundrette till the police come.
This is stupid. Sitting here like a duck.
Stay where you are.
Dad.
I give me word.
You're a package Darney.
It makes no difference. I give me word.
I didn't.
Look, Charlie, there's no point. The long arm of the law, you can't outreach it.
That's rich coming from you.
Oh, yes, you're right, Charlie. It may be rich coming from me. All right, I was convicted of shoplifting. I don't deny it. And you won't never let me forget it because you're always throwing it up in my face. And next week I shall be up before the magistrate for hitting a policeman. I don't deny that either. But now here you are, rowing the same boat. It don't feel so self-righteous, do it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Doc. I shouldn't have said them things. Realise it now. It weren't kind.
No, it weren't.
I'm sorry, I really am.
Yes, but I'm glad to hear it.
So now can I scarp her?
No, Charlie, you can't escape. Nimrod rides up on his nemesis. Them that nick things for their own pleasure must expect retribution.
Not best pleased, I don't mind telling you, Mr. Cotton. I was hoping I was on my way for a drink and a bite to eat. Now I'm going to be up to my knees in paperwork.
Oh, it's not worth bothering about, Sarge.
Everything's worth bothering about, sir. A lot of naughty things going on just now, and who knows, a small naughty might lead on to a big naughty, and I gather you've been naughty, Mr. Cotton.
I can explain everything.
Well, then you've got nothing to worry about, have you, sir? Shall we take a walk to the shop and see what the owner has to say?
He made a mistake. An honest mistake, I'm sure, but a mistake nonetheless.
Thank you, sir. I shall take that into consideration. Now, if you just come along with me...
Excuse me, do you want me...
No, I think it might be better if you stayed here for a while, Mum. If I need you, I shall send for you. All right?
As you wish, sir.
Come along, sir.
Bye, Charlie.
There's the man himself, let loose on the world again.
Probably get him in a party. What's happened? What's happened, Charlie?
Well, let me draw breath, Dot. Slake me thirst, buy us a drink.
No, tell me. You ain't gonna have no drink till you tell me. No.
I'm up before the magistrate next week. They say I'll be ticked off, told to be a good boy and get a suspended sentence, if I'm lucky. I reckon I'll plead mental disturbance on account of family difficulties. That always seems to work. Did with you, right?
Charlie.
What?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it means I shoplift and things because the balance of my mind is wobbly.
No, it means we're both up before the magistrates next week. Oh, what if it's on the same day? Both of us. Me for assault, you for shoplifting. Oh, what'll the judge say? What'll he think? Both of us, husband and wife. Me already done for shoplifting.
They probably think it's a family business, want to cut to the profits.
That ain't no joke, Charlie.
Sorry?
Oh, I say, what if someone tells him about Nick? What if the police place before him the entire family record? He'll think we're a dynasty of crime, hereditary thieves. They'll sentence the whole family. They'll send us all to be exterminated.
Dot, I need a drink, because without a drink I might as well be exterminated.
Oh, Charlie, you ain't never serious. You're like a grasshopper. Life's just one long dance to you, ain't it? I should be happy.
What?
I wish I was happy.
You could have been happy.
I thought I was happy.
I tried to be happy, but it ain't easy.
How can I be happy?
You said you were happy.
When?
Just now.
I said I should be happy.
Oh, right.
For the first time in years, my husband will be with me for Christmas. Even though Nick ain't here, I should be the happiest woman in the world.
But you ain't.
A year ago, I was happy.
Glad to hear it.
You said you'd stay for Christmas, then you was gone.
That was last year.
Like the fairy off the tree, like the snow from off the ground.
Leave it out.
Gone. The Scarlet Pimpernel. Now you see him, now you do.
I'm here for Christmas, I promised.
Well, that should make me happy.
Oh, God.
What time is it?
8:30.
Oh, well, he'll be here in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God, how I dread it.
Soon be over.
With what consequences?
None.
How can you be sure?
First offenders, no sweat.
Well, I ain't a first offender, am I?
Oh, yeah. That might make a difference.
Shoplifting.
I'm a first offender.
Oh, good for you.
It ain't my fault.
No, nothing's your fault.
I didn't half kill the community policeman.
Oh, don't exaggerate. It was barely nothing.
He didn't think so.
Charlie.
Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't mean to hit him. He knows I didn't mean to hit him.
He told you to stop.
Well, I didn't see him. I didn't hear him.
Just as well you didn't see
I
him
was
then.
throwing at you.
Can't very well sympathise with that, can I?
Well, if you'd stayed where you was, none of this would have happened.
Stayed where I was, you'd have brained me.
Well, I'd have done the impossible then.
Go on, insult me. What's it matter? Good old Charlie can take it. Never knew you got such a violent streak.
Lord knows what streaks you bring out in people, Charlie Cotton.
Me? I was running for my life.
Community policeman.
What?
Some community spirit he showed.
Don't understand.
He was in a bad mood from the word go.
He wasn't the only one.
What do you mean?
You were in the bad mood.
Well, of course I was in a bad mood. You just driven Nick away.
I did not drive Nick away. I was worried about him. Wanted to find out what sort of trouble he was in. Do something about it. He took himself away.
You drove him away?
Didn't.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Everyone abuses me. Even community policemen what are supposed to commune with me abuses me. He knows I didn't mean to hit him.
Suppose not.
I shall plead mitigating circumstances. Domestic stress and conflict. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. For all I knew, them things could have just flew through the air. You know, like a poltergeist.
Could have been worse. For you, any rate. Colin, what's his face?
Don't you speak of him like that. Not many people would have been so generous. I nearly accidentally wrecked his car.
You did accidentally wreck his car?
Only the glass.
Yeah, right.
Oh, don't speak about him like that again.
All right.
Not in my hearing.
I said all right.
Find generosity and kindness in all sorts of people, where you least expect it. But you do expect it, you find a stony heart.
Me, I suppose.
If the crown of thorns fits, pull it well down over your eyebrows.
I'll do my best.
Ali's another friend. He's given up his time to drive us to the court.
Yeah.
A foreigner, I may add.
Oh, good.
So be grateful for mercies, whoever doles them out.
I'm grateful.
I'm glad to hear it.
There's one foreigner, though, better watch out.
Who's that?
Gunga Din from the shop. Rez, what's it? Wait till I face him in court, see if he can lie then.
He wasn't lying.
We'll see about that. We'll see what the court says. See how the court distinguishes it between us. Will the court take the word of a foreign immigrant before that of a true-bred Englishman?
Charlie, the court take anyone's word before yours.
Charming.
Look, Charlie, Rez is a businessman. You is unemployed. The court will always listen to the gameplay employed before the signing on working class.
Might as well not open my mouth, then.
Right. Sometimes I think there's a curse on me. If I didn't know better, I'd think God had it in for me. Certainly tested me. Like Job. And like Job, I shall remain steadfast.
That's the best.
Wish you would.
What?
Remain steadfast.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'll be here for Christmas.
I'm not talking about that.
I want to be here. What are you talking about, then?
God.
Oh, yeah?
And you.
What about us?
Sometimes you're a little wobbly in your worship of God, Charlie.
I have my own way with God. He knows it, so do I.
Glad to hear it. Hope it stands you in good stead on your deathbed.
That's nice, that is. Time to go.
Lord have mercy on us. Oh, the shame of it all.
Oh, the cost of it all.
Which I got to worry about, not you.
Sorry, I spoke.
Fine, £90 and £50 for you. In one fell swoop, all me savings gone to swell the coffers of the law. That's Christmas, you know. You know that's Christmas, don't you?
I suppose so.
And I got to find something to pay Mary and Rod for looking after the laundrette for me.
Ah, that was a favour.
Well, maybe, but some favours have got to be paid for. Well, it's a frugal Noel it's going to be. Not so merry as usual, not so jolly. A tin of soup and a chop, that's about it.
Want a cup of tea?
No, I don't want a cup of tea.
All right, I was only trying to calm you.
I don't want to be calm, I just want a supper. Oh, the tittle-tattle, oh, the gossip, oh, the sniggering. One who's never gossiped, who's never believed in gossip, who's always been aware of the evils of gossip. I'm going to suffer terribly from gossip. What's so funny?
You thinking?
What?
Forgotten now.
I'm going to lock myself away like a nun.
Might be best.
What'd you say?
Must change me vest.
What are you talking about?
Not sure.
Oh, Charlie.
I was thinking, it's my first conviction.
Oh, and my second, is that it?
Oh, No, no.
Now, don't you go all moral on me, Charlie Cotton.
Don't you get moral on me,
Look,
Doc
I had
Cotton.
enough moralising from that magistrate. I'm not a violent person. I've never been a violent person. I never assaulted that policeman in the course of his duty. I was assaulting you in the course of being driven mad by you. That silly man wouldn't listen to me. Made me feel like a hooligan, a terrorist. All that talk about domestic violence spilling over into the streets. If you hadn't run, there wouldn't have been no violence spilling over into no streets.
I was trying to save me life.
Save your life. Only good thing about the day was we was heard by different magistrates. I was terrified we'd be heard by the same one and he'd really shame us.
Well, I wasn't terrified. Didn't intimidate me. Put up a spirited defence, I did.
I know, I heard you. It was a fit-up, Your Honour. I mean, what a thing to say. I reckon the only reason you wasn't fined as much as me is because they was laughing so much.
Well, it was a fit-up. I was going to pay for them items, you know
Why
I was.
was they in your pocket, then?
Ease of transport. One of my hands free.
What for, pick your nose?
Don't be disgusting.
I never heard of such a thing. A fit-up. Packet of cough sweets. Where does the nicking of a packet of cough sweets fit into the annals of great crimes?
The magistrate thought it was serious. Theft must be stamped out, he said, whether it be a packet of sweets or a bullion robbery.
Don't let it go to your head. He was making an example of you. And at 50 quid, it was an expensive packet of sweets.
What time is it?
Oh, what's it matter?
Need a drink.
Oh, you're not going out. I couldn't face it.
It ain't the end of the world.
But it is for me, as twice I've been in court. What'll people think?
I only been once.
Oh, don't start that again.
Said nothing.
We ain't never going out again, ever.
Got to go out sometime. It's Christmas next week. Ain't going to spend Christmas indoors.
Well, I shall. How I wish there was someone in the square, anybody who shared the need for a religious experience. Someone who'd pray with me, see me through all this.
So do I.
I shall seek comfort in the arms of the Lord.
Yeah, do.
Well, yours is pretty useless.
Doc, cut it out, will you? They'll hear you next door. You know how thin these walls are. Sold all over the newspaper, so what? They'll be wrapping fish and chips tomorrow. You knew it was bound to happen. All the square knew about it anyway. So what's the problem? This time next week they'll all have other things to gossip about. If you don't come downstairs and get to work, you lose your job. And then where will we be? Gordon Bennett, have you gone blind?
You can go around that laundrette and leave a note telling them I'm took sick. I'm off to church to pray for courage in my hour of darkness. If you got any shame, you do the same.
I can't be in two places at once.
The Lord will show us the way.
You've been on your knees for weeks, woman. You'd have thought you'd have come up with something by now.
Don't blaspheme. Oh, Charlie, I can't do it. Oh, Charlie, I can't go through that door. I'm a marked woman. They'll all be pointing a finger of shame.
They'll all be blooming hypocrites then.
Oh, dear.
About the only person round here who hasn't had what you might call a brush with the law is Ethel. I'm not too sure about her. You and me is married, right? Husband and wife, right? We've both been a bit unlucky. But we're in this together, right? Side by side. You and me is going to face the world, Gil. We pay our fines, and then we're as good as the rest of them. If you ask me, I'm proud of you. Ain't many blokes around with a wife got done for assaulting a copper.
Oh, Charlie, my prayers have been answered. Out of this black pit has come a new beginning and strengthened our marriage.
Yeah, well, take them glasses off, and I'll get me coat on. The cottons is going out.
Would you like a fill up of your tea, Charlie?
Don't mind if I do.
I could nip across the cab, get you a nice sticky bun if you like. You must be feeling a bit peckish.
No, I can wait till me dinner. Number one's ready.
Oh, so it is. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Oh, it's ever so nice having a bit of help in here for a change. I'll just do that, then I'll do your tea. You was right, you know. We got to fulfill our working duties no matter what happens. If we do that, everything falls into place. Here, I was ever so grateful that you was firm with me. Otherwise, I might have got me agoraphobia back when you can't never go out again.
At the Gil.
Excuse me.
me, madam. Them bags is blocking the gangway. Thank you.
I'll give the tea a miss.
Eh?
Couldn't advance me a couple of quid, could you?
What for?
You've got to see a bloke owes me a favour. I wouldn't go in the betting shop otherwise, but it's the only place I can catch him. Well, you wouldn't want me to go in empty-handed, would you? Because if I was scrounging. I'll be back in half an hour. Then I'm taking in the Vic on my arm.
Oh, Charlie, do you think we should?
What have I been telling you? And then we're going to pay a call on that food store.
Oh, not there. That's where you fell from grace.
Got to stare him in the eye, ain't I? Show him it's all over and done with. We're still customers. Besides, they got the cheapest fags round these parts. You don't want to have to schlep over to Dalston, do you? Every time you need to stock up?
Afternoon. Yes, well, we just wanted to say, just in case you've seen the Gazette today.
No, I haven't. Why?
Well, we're splashed all over the front page.
Oh, fame at last, eh?
And we don't want any funny remarks. No, as I was saying, if them big stars can stand all that gossip and rubbish that's written about them, then my husband and I, standing together, can weather the storm. Ain't that right, Charlie? I mean, look at that poor Joan Collins. Everywhere she goes, hounded unmercifully by the medium.
Yes, it must be terrible for you, Doc. You have to watch out for autograph hunters, you know. They'll be after you in droves. You haven't been the same since those TV people were here.
I beg your pardon. I was the only one what didn't shove myself forward. Come on, Charlie. Oh, you took your time. Some of us has calls to make.
Got some coppers to beat up this afternoon, have you? What'll it be?
Pint of Churchill's for me and a tomato juice for the missus. Sure you won't have a vodka in it?
You know I don't take strong drink, and you want to watch your tongue.
Glad to see you got yours back, Doc. Ain't seemed normal you've been so quiet the last few days.
Don't start an argument. It was meant as a sort of compliment. You being so brave facing the world.
Yes, well, she wants to watch it.
Here, darling, have these on me.
Delighted you're a sport. Fine woman, that. Heart of gold. You could do with putting a few pounds on, you know. Not that I'm complaining, mind. But a bit of flesh. There's a comfort to a man come the winter.
Yes, well, I'll buy you an electric blanket. Come on. Come sit over in the corner by yourself. Here, I don't think that was a very nice thing to say. I've always kept myself in trim.
Of course you have, darling. Of course you have. You've got any spare change for the machine?
No, I haven't. And when we get to that food store, you better leave me to do the talking.
She's got some funny relatives. Can't stand most of them. So what with her going on and Pauline fretting about not having heard from Mark, it's a wonder I'm as cheerful as I am.
We come to tell you that my husband has paid his debt to society, and I can vouch for the fact that it'll never happen again. So in the spirit of Christian charity, I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that you won't be losing our custom.
Oh, thanks very
now,
much.
I knew you'd understand, because in our religion, you see, forgiveness is a duty as long as the sinner repenteth, and you do repent, don't you, Charlie? And I'm sure it's the same in your religion from what Naomi used to tell me.
Yes, it is.
Yes, good. Well, then, in that case, I'll have 100 of whatever cigarettes is on special offer for Charlie, and 40 of me usual. Because after all, business is business, isn't it? And I'm sure you'll need all the custom you can get the way you've been putting up your prices since Naylor left.
Afternoon, Doc. Sorry to hear the magistrate's been so hard on you. Doesn't seem fair under the circumstances, does it? I mean, we're all capable of a fit of passion when we're driven to it.
Some round here are capable of a lot more than that.
I'll ignore that remark, Charlie. I paid for my big mistake the hard way, and I wouldn't recommend it. For Dot's sake, I just hope you've learnt your lesson.
Well, I don't need no moral lecture from you, Arthur Fowler.
Yes, well, let no more food be said about it. Come on, Charlie. Judge not, you be not judged. We've got an appointment with the vicar, because he's going to give us a special blessing.
Good evening, Charlie. Good evening, Doc.
Hello, Lou.
What have you got there?
That's our tree. That's all we can afford with the fines we got to pay. Well, we can't go nowhere. We can't show our faces.
Six here, come on in and see our tree.
Oh, no, I daren't. I'm too ashamed.
God, will she ever stop?
Can we stop now, please, missus?
Yes, dearie, very nice. And if you'd known the tune and the words, it would have been even better.
Sick donkeys, mister.
Oh, Charlie, don't be angry, please.
And stop following me about.
Well, then my fault. I didn't mean to lose my job.
Oh, no. Milk bottle just landed on that copper on its own, I suppose.
No, but...
You stupid cow. What are we going to do now, eh? Eh?
Listen, if you two want to have a row, would you mind having it outside, please?
You got a conviction and all, Charlie.
I didn't lose my job, did I?
Well, only because you ain't got one.
Look, buzz off, will ya? Fine Christmas I'm going to have. If I'd known, I'd have gone long ago. I mean, with Betsy or Rose, I could have had a proper Christmas. Lots of grub and booze and fun. Instead of that, I've got you, my ever-loving wife. No cash, no food, nothing. You're useless.
Oh, Annie, you ain't got a vacancy, have you? You know, with ours.
I'm really sorry, Doc, but we just can't afford to take on anybody else at the moment.
See what I tell you? Nobody will take you on now. And don't go expecting no Christmas presents either. You know, in a hurry, you forget we ain't got any money and give me hell on the day. Typical bloody woman. Where you been anyway?
I told you. I've been shopping.
Shopping? You've been gone an hour.
Yeah, well, if you must know, I've been to the pawn shop.
The pawn shop?
I cut my gold earrings and you returned them to me.
How much you get?
I only asked for 10. Oh, it was so embarrassing, Charles.
Only a tenner? You could have got twice that.
Yes, well, I got to redeem me pledge, haven't I?
So how much you got left?
Well, I've done the shopping for our dinner tomorrow.
How much?
About 5.
5? And you bought our Christmas dinner? Well, you bought, for God's sake.
Oh, don't take the name of the Lord in vain, Charlie.
So you got a fiver left, eh? Or at least we could have a smoke and a pint. And you never said what you bought.
I was so ashamed. All I got is chops.
Chops? Chops for Christmas dinner?
I got 2 for you and 1 for me. And I got the veg.
Oh, that's great. Great. Feast for a king. Chops and veg. This is going to be one Christmas I'll remember right enough.
Oh, don't, Charlie. How do you think I feel our first Christmas together?
I'm used to enjoying my Christmas, Dot. A slap-up meal, a few pints under me belt, a few quid in me bin. Instead of that, I've got to hang around outside in the freezing cold for you to buy me a cuppa. And now you tell me we've got chops for Christmas.
Indoors. At least it's warm in there till they turn the gas off, that is, because I can't pay. And I wish you had. I don't like sitting in here with everybody watching me.
Ain't your fault, I suppose. Not that it's going to do me any good. Now, what about that fiver you got?
Well, I need that.
What for? You bought our Christmas dinner.
For your present.
Present?
Well, I can't get you a present.
I ain't got a present for you, Dot. You're going to get what you always get from me. Nothing.
Oh, but I've got something, Charlie. I've got you. You're all I ever wanted. I couldn't be happy if the Archangel Gabriel was walking that door. Oh,
I've been looking everywhere for you, Tim. Oh, thank goodness Christmas only comes once a year, eh?
Oh, me.
Now then, what are you planning for tomorrow?
Planning?
Well, me, Mum and the rest of us, we'd like to ask you over for Christmas dinner.
What for?
Because we want to.
Out of pity.
Doc, I'm only asking you to over for Christmas dinner, that's all. I mean, I know you've had a bit of a rough time and things must be tight for you. But it's just from one family to another. It's not pity or charity. It's just what you'd do if things were different. Well then, you two come in or not.
There you go, it.
Right, you ready, everybody?
That was a lovely speech you made, wasn't it?
Yeah, Charlie and me always enjoy the Queen, don't we, Charlie?
What?
Oh, Dad, do us a favour. Could you draw the curtains, please?
Shall I go and get Mum?
No, leave her resting for a bit.
Oh,
I don't know what's the matter with her. She was right as rain last night, but this morning she's coughing and sneezing all over the place.
yeah, I know. I'll take her in a hot toddy later.
Oh, make some up for me, will you please, Albert? Because I have got a bit of a sniffle.
Yeah, me too, now you mention it.
Right, here we go.
Shh, everybody. She's lighting the pudding. Yeah, stop that, Charlie.
Charlie?
Not before the pudding. That's the rule in this house. No crackers.
Why are we waiting, huh? Why are we waiting?
Oh, hang on, Dad. Look, try another match.
Pour another dollop of brandy on it.
God bless you, Kathy.
Here we are.
To me, in front of me, please. I always dish up.
Right, nuts, everybody. Lofty, where's the nutcrackers gone?
I don't know.
Chocolates, more now, I'll get here.
Delight,
After you with that head, Charlie, pass them chocolates. You don't want to eat them all yourself.
I'm not, I'm just reading what they all are. Give it us, John.
Listen, save the coffee cream for Mum. I'll take me to her in a minute.
Oh, hazelnut cluster. Oh, I say I'm melting. Hello. Take off the card.
Here, Martin, come see what your cousin Ian's got for you.
Look, it's my waiting car set. We thought he might as well have it.
Yeah, kept this snake all these years, one of his favourite toys.
What do you say to your Uncle Pete and Ian? Come and say thank you very much.
Ooh. Hold on, Martin. The Uncle Peter do it. It's very delicate. I'll do it.
Yeah, come on, son.
Here, get that comb, Cat.
Oh, leave it, Mum. I'll get it. It's probably for me.
Oh, no, look, son, look, Daddy'll do it for you. It's all right. Daddy'll do it.
All loops and curves.
Yeah,
Look.
fantastic, isn't it, eh?
Mum, it's for you.
Oh, come on.
For sorry, don't take the nut.
Just a minute.
Lofty, get that game out you brought round.
Yeah, right.
Bye-bye, Charlie.
What, all those hundreds of sprouts? It took me hours to peel them.
Oh, Ian, I'm sorry, love.
Put your end in proper, right? The car's a shoot. Oh, sorry, but if you put that in there, I won't be able to finish off this side.
Don't keep the noise down. Michelle's trying to get Martin to sleep.
We will, look. I'm sorry, there ain't enough curve bits, are there?
Oh, Pete, look at the time. You better go pick your mum and the others up, you know.
Well, I can't go. We'll get this sorted for Martin.
Well, I'll go. That's if I don't mind me using your van, Dad.
Now, the keys are in the hall, son.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going to go and pick up your loving wife, aren't I, Charlie?
Ah. Do you mind if I use your phone, love, just for a minute?
No, go on, carry on.
Oh.
Yeah, Ian, have you seen this? Come have a look. This is interesting, this. They've got these things called mission cards, right? Mm. Are you taking this in, or what?
Yeah, carry on.
All right, well, each player gets a mission card at the start of a game. And on the mission card, it says what the player's got to achieve.
Yeah. And to you, darling.
Right? So say that was
Yeah, so do I. I'm having a terrible time here. All I had for me dinner was a lamb chop. Yeah, honest. No pud, no booze.
No, but it's only on the board.
Listen, Rose. Rose, put the flags out, because I'm coming home in a day or so, just as soon as I can get away. Yeah, well, I've got to ring off now. One of her friends has just dropped in. See you very soon. So, well, you've got to ring your old mum on Christmas Day, ain't you?
Hey, I won again. That's only because you got the yellow car. No, it's not. All right, then let me have a go.
No. Miss Pies, top of the class.
That's it, yeah, got it.
Oh, it's my turn. Let me have a go. Oh, run a minute, please. Oh, yes. Oh, well, now, it's 3 words.
Just go like that.
Yes, well, it's 3 words. I can't think of anything.
Well, shall we play the World Conquest game instead?
Oh, well, I know. Oh, this is a very difficult one. Watch very carefully.
It's a knockout.
Well, yeah, I haven't finished yet.
Brilliant.
You shouldn't guess as quick as that, should he?
Have a mince pie, Ethel.
It was a book. It's a film, isn't it? I'm watching. 2 words.
2 words.
First word.
Yeah.
Small word.
Small word.
The.
Sad.
Miserable. Down.
Tears.
Upset.
Second word.
Surprise.
Apprehension feeling.
Jump.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Oh, give up. Cry freedom.
What?
Cry freedom. It's a new film. Haven't you heard of it? It's supposed to be brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie, have a go. Charlie. Right.
Telly.
Yeah.
Forward.
Oops. Hold
The old
all
thing.
of it. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Try and pick a body.
Hey, the price is right.
Ah, no, that wasn't it.
It is. I can tell from your face, you old fibber.
It's been around you got now.
Here.
And someone at the door.
That's right. Yeah. I'll show you. Yeah.
Phil.
Hello, Jane.
Lovely time, you Den.
Don't let me stop you. Yeah, Pete, I'll splash that. That's for you and Kev.
Oh, Merry Christmas, mate.
Ah, but where's the kids? I've got a present for them.
Oh, they're resting, but that's very good of you, Den.
Yeah, all right, well, that's for Martin.
Thanks very much.
That's for Vicky.
You screaming, agony?
Thanks, Steve.
Singing.
While you're here, Den, I've got a mince pie and a piece of cake.
Don't be too sharp.
Right. Yeah. Kelly.
Yeah.
2 words.
Yeah.
One.
First word.
Third. Yeah. 2 second.
Second word.
Oh, lovely. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Charmer.
Yeah. Did I see it? You got it? Oh, that was good.
All right, can I have a go? Yeah, all right. It's,
2 words.
and I'll use a prop.
Coronation Street.
What is this? A private game between them 2 or something?
They must be telepathetic.
Telepathic.
Hey, look at them, Dom. Look at them. Carrying on like kids.
Charlie, if you got a mission card, then that means you can take a whole continent with a mission card. Hey? No, you never did that before, though. It's in the rules. I'll start. Look up mission cards.
God, this game's so complicated.
No, it's not. If you concentrate, we can have a game show or what?
Oh, lovely. Look, everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah, you said
Here, out of it, Arthur. You can't have it all the way.
All right, you can have a game with Den.
Now, I'll have this little yellow card.
No, you won't. That's...
No, you won't. I'll have it.
Look, stop arguing, right? 6 laps, come on.
And listen, if this little car goes off the track, I can put it back because I'm not novice.
You're an old sheep.
Come on, get set and go, come on.
Give us that one. There's someone at the door, Mum.
I'm in charge of that. It's my car game, isn't it?
It's on Christmas evening. I will come. Don't you can come and butter the bread, come along and Lofty. You've got to move that board off the table because I'm going to need it.
Move? Oh, we can't move.
Well, come on, or else I'll move it myself. Come on, Carmen. This is the button on the outside.